Good afternoon, everyone. So, our fieldwork is about language acquisition among autism children ages from 4 to 6 years old. That is kindergarten children. So, we have conducted our research at Autism Learning Lab in our very own faculty, that is Faculty of Education. So this lab is established in January 2009 to conduct research on effective teaching method for children with autism. This lab also provide training for future teachers and support programs for the parents. So, what is autism? Autism is a neurological and developmental disorder that affects how a person acts, how they interact with other person, and also how they learn. So actually, there is no clear line about the differences between the non-verbal and also verbal autism. There are two types of autism, that is verbal and also non-verbal autism. But verbal autism, they can use certain words to, for example, they say eat. That means they want to eat. But non-verbal autism, children with non-verbal autism, they cannot speak or express what they want in language. Thank you.
During our fieldwork, we face a few problems that are in terms of two aspects, which is the students choosing and the teaching aids. For the students choosing, we found that the students are hyperactive and seems similar to a verbal autistic, but they are a non-verbal students. The third one is they have problems in maintaining focus in class, which is when they conducting their studying session, they cannot to sit still in their class and they tend to playing the trampoline, puzzle and ball with their friends. The next one is refusal to stay in their place. They can't stay still in their classroom. So the teacher said to us that these students need to have attention in order to conducting the teaching aids. The last one is lack of eye contact. We found that when we communicate with them, they do not see our face. They don't they don't look to our eyes when they're talking to us. The next problem is the teaching aids. Basically, we as the TESOL students, we do not have the basic knowledge about the autistic children, especially in approaching them in the classroom. So, we might think to have the attractive visual of the teaching aids. So, we think that we can create teaching aids that's suitable with the students' ability and age, concomitantly with the objective that created by their teachers.
So while doing our fieldwork there, we faced some of the problem, starting from student choosing and also preparing the teaching aid. So for student choosing, we need to choose one student that can cooperate with us, since they are like in focus and refuse to stay in one place. So we need to find students who are manageable. So in order to choose one of the students, we are considering the teacher's recommendation there. So one of the students that we choose is someone that can focus and doesn't make any noises, and also she can stay in one place. I cannot say her name now because I didn't ask for any permission. And then so when we choose student that easy to handle, it's also help us in doing the teaching aid. As in, when we want to execute the teaching aid that we did, she can be able to cooperate with us. So for preparing the teaching aid, we choose a teaching aid that is easy and fun, because the students cannot do something new and suddenly, so they need to be familiar and comfortable with the things that they did. So it may take time. So what we did is we choose one activities that is easy for the student to understand, and with the help and the recommendation from teachers there, we're able to do that.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Thank you, Fadzli, for the sharing. So I'll proceed to talk about the objective of this project. First of all, we aim to help the students to recognize the name of the fruit. For example, if I say yellow, if I say durian, students are able to pick up the durian pictures from all the fruits. Next, we aim to help the student to identify the colors. For example, if I say yellow, student will be able to point out the yellow platform on the board. And by the end of this activity, we aim to be able to help the student to be able to classify the fruits according to their colors. For example, mangoes and bananas are yellow. So by the end of this activity, they will be able to classify that the fruits into their colors. So which means bananas and mangoes into the yellow colors. Last but not least, we want to help the autism children to learn based on their preference and ability. As for the teaching aid, we use items with different texture to help students with their senses, and also rewards them with some candies whenever they complete their task. So that's all from me. We will proceed to the next topic, and I would like to invite my friend FAIQAH for the next topic. Thank you. Okay, when we was at the autistic center, we show the teaching aids to the student that we chose. She knows for a fact that she needs to put the fruit pictures to the Velcro. However, she doesn't know that she needs to match it according to its color. So what we did was we hold her hands and put the pictures onto the right color, and this guiding process was repeated many times so that she can differentiate the colors and attach it according to the right color. So when we asked her to do it on her own independently, of course she didn't get it all right at the first place. However, after a few tries and repeating the activity many times, there's a few times that she get to do it all correctly. So based on the activity, we found out that she can differentiate the colors of green, purple and red the most, and she always have confusion to differentiate the color yellow and orange, because she thought that it was pretty similar. So after when she get to answer the activity all correctly, we will give her some rewards, because the teachers there said that giving rewards will keep the student motivated in learning. So that is all from me, and I will give the baton to AZREEN.
Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to everyone. So on my part, I will explain to you based on the result of this observation. So basically, these autism kids understand something based on what they had seen. Because if you want to try or test the student, we need to show them on how to do it first. For example, in this activity, we show to them on how to match the color and the object. So after they see on how to do it, so they can recognize on what is the right way to match the fruits and the colors. Secondly, these autism kids need repeated exercise, because they learn something based on memorizing, and they understand based on what they see, and they also understand something based on memorizing. So based on these repeated exercises, they start to know and they start to understand where is the actual place for them to match the color and the object. So based on this activity, we also noticed that this autism kid need motivation. So what we can do to give them motivation is we give them rewards. For example, we give her biscuit, because after they successfully do the activity and they successfully with the test, they need reward because they will started to find where is the reward for them. That's all. Thank you.